So we're here now, looking at the sky, watching sunrises bleed and colors go by. Don't you think that there's another way to rise up to the sun and take back the day? We'll find awakening, my friend. We'll find salvation at the end. The world will start again. This will be our sky, we're catching sunsets to let our colors fly high. And I know that it's not too late to rise up from the ground and change our fate. We'll find awakening, my friend. We'll find salvation at the end. The world will start again. Find salvation at the end of the world will start again.
Confidence or no confidence, I'm gonna need every Pegasus to break the record, including you. I need every ounce of wind power I can get. How did you do it? Everybody else was flying with 10.0 wind power, and you were flying with 2.5.
Alright, greetings commanders and welcome to another live stream on the PAP chat, and today we are playing a little bit of Elite Dangerous today, and we're actually going to be taking a look at the brand new locations that were released in the newest chapter 3 of the Beyond series. That'd be 3.2 in the lineup. And ooh boy, am I excited, because not only did they give us a lot of neat little goodies for us to check out, but they've also, we're almost there, guys. Chapter 4 is right around the corner, and I am highly anticipating this next installment. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look and investigate the newest locations that Frontier has released to us. The Guardian Beacon locations and the Guardian newest base locations, planetary bases. We're going to be taking a look at each of those, and I've actually got a little bit of a list here. We're going to visit a couple of them today, at least I'm going to say 2 of each, just to see if we can figure out if there's a variation between the two, if their activations are about the same, so on and so forth. So yes, welcome everybody, and welcome to the channel. My name is Commander Fuzzyviz, your host and tour guide for today. We are on the Solus 1, my Anaconda exploration build. Actually, this one seemed to have disappeared from my inventory a little while back, and glad it's back, but it caused me to purchase another Anaconda that was a little bit better in its jump range, but this one has other features and such. But anyways, so yeah, I was wanting to take a look at the beacon locations and ultimately just, bask in its glory for all it's worth. Very well, we could be going into this with, they could ultimately all be the same. Either way, they're bound to be really, really good looking. So hopefully you guys can enjoy this with me, and yeah, this is exciting, guys. I'm just going to state that right now. So it's directly behind me at the current point in time. This location that we're at is in the Sinife region of KU-F B44-4. This location was the first location in the lineup to be found. This was discovered by Commander Vincent Valmore on August 28, 3304, so just a couple days ago. Let me go ahead and give you guys a little bit of music here. Just like right there is good enough. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll backdrop to it. Man, this thing is enormous. Oh, as high as possible. Alright, so this is the first Guardian beacon in the lineup, guys. And what a setting! Look at that ice planet in the background. It's like... Hold on. Hold the phone. So we can get it. Alright. The planet, if you look at this with the planet, it's like, what you want? I just got light beams coming out my hands. I'm taking a picture of that. It's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go and give this thing a good old activation, shall we? So, to activate this location, it's pretty simple. You go up to these Guardian energy pylons, and if those that have are on the live stream that have visited the Guardian planetary locations at all, you'll know that the pylons are what's used to activate the Guardian device, or the Guardian structure, depending on your point of view and preference. So, ultimately what you need to do, just like your SRV, is whip out them good old laser beams, or in the SRV's case, the plasma repeaters, and fire it away! Let's go ahead and make sure our pips are in weapons, and activate it. It'll give you a little bit of a timer to deal with, and that's just to activate the location itself. Giving us a nice little display of color there. Nice. Let's go ahead and kickstart this pylon as well. Alright, that charged that one. I know, dastardly maneuvers on with the Anaconda. Let's give this one a good old charge in. There we go. All pylons are charged, and now we watch the magic happen. Ow. Ow. It's not what was meant to happen. That thing just was stuck right out at me. Oh, it's probably because it pushed me away. Dang it, I missed it all. So you'll have to be careful with, when activating this, because as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a little field that emits from the beacon itself that pushes ships away. And then as you can see, there's the device core in the center, which, if scanned, will give you the location of the base correlating with this location. So we're going to go ahead and whip out the good old-fashioned data link scanner. We're gonna hold up and let it take us away. give it a goal scan. Now the base is going to go ahead and go back into dormant mode. But when it does, at the bottom of this location, it's going to emit a nice little treat for us to pick up. There she is. Oh, I might be coming in too hot. Oh, yep, too hot. There we go. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give one more good activation here, and we're going to sit in a moment, and we're going to talk about the Guardians for a moment, and their role as far as they play in the game. So, before I do, let's go ahead and give this a nice good old starter so you guys have something to stare at while I'm see if I can make it through. And yes, you guys, commanders, you can activate this as many times as you want. There is no limit. It kicks out the ancient key, I believe it was, as many times as you activate this. And on top of which, it'll give you the ability to... You stop. You stop. This thing is a brick. Alright guys, this will give me an opportunity to see if it actually times out at all. Alright. So let's... Hold on, let me pop up in another window on my phone real quick. So just to let you guys know, the information that I'm going to be giving out right about now is going to be direct from Elite Dangerous Wiki, one of my highly used sources in order to learn all I need to know about the Elite Dangerous world. A lot of useful information, commanders, and if you are at all interested in the lore of Elite Dangerous, this is the place to go. So I linked the Guardian history and just anyways, their information that has been put in by other commanders on from Elite Dangerous. The link for the information I'm going to be reading off is down below. Actually, I'll go ahead and make sure I add a link to the location list too, which is on Elite Dangerous Wiki as well, with the information of the different commanders who have essentially found those locations. Okay, so the Guardians are an alien humanoid species. They became extinct 1 to 2 million years ago. Their ancient ruins were first discovered in the Santa Fe XR-A D11-102 system on October 27th, 3302 by Commander X-Death. Engineer Ramta sequentially requested data scanned from the ruins for further study. On January 10th, 3303, he began providing a decryption program for the data to all commanders who docked at the station in the mean system. The decrypted data from the ruins, as well as from structures discovered the following years, provided significant insight into the history and culture of the Guardians. They were a Type 2 civilization. History. Let me grab myself a good old swig of water real quick. Oh, try not to touch that. Ah, it's such a cool sight. Alright. So, the Guardians. The Guardians evolved as intelligent nomadic pack hunters that eventually organized themselves into clans. A sudden climate cooling early in the Guardians' history meant they were focused to settle, develop tools, and shelters. They swiftly domesticated animals for food and had a remarkable understanding of inherent traits. This developed into understanding and manipulating the genetic material, culminating in the cure for many diseases. Technological developments varied between each clan, creating inequality and conflict. Conflicts were initially resolved through personal combat between individual clan champions, but the clans later used numbers to overwhelm their opponents, which gave rise to conventional warfare. Weapons development accelerated accordingly, and biological weapons became the Guardians' weapons of choice, leading to an arms race focused on making new biological agents and countermeasures. The catalyst for the advent of the modern Guardian society was a major conflict, an alliance of a number of northern clans from the northern region of the main continent on the Guardians' homeworld fought a swift war of global conquest. This brought the entire Guardian species under the northern clan's leadership. It gave rise to an enduring system of cooperative city-states. There followed a great period of peace, growth, and advancement, resulting in the first Ark ship sent to colonize alien worlds. Faster-than-light communication, hyperspace travel. Oh, and hyperspace travel. Computers were developed and commonly used by the Guardians for generations, and later linked together by an interstellar communication and computing system called the Monolith Network. The Guardians soon developed artificial intelligence to manage the Monolith Network and neural implants to access it. The Monolith Network became the heart of the Guardian society and triggered an age of information. The Guardians experimented with artificial intelligence prior to the invention of the Monolith Network, but the creation of the network and the knowledge sharing it facilitated dramatically accelerated the rate of progress. Eventually, the Guardians' experiments bore fruit, resulting in the first finally sentient machines. These constructs were seen as a means to enhance the Guardians' technological words. They escape me sometimes. Technological mastery, and were integrated into various aspects of their society. Neural implants were developed that connected the Guardians with both the constructs and the Monolith Network in a symbiotic circle. It's truly remarkable. Should have grabbed should have grabbed more water. That's okay. The rapid pace of the technological revolution resulted in new forms of inequality that threatened the very fabric of society. Unfortunately, the Guardians were unable to muster a unified response to these changes, which widened the gap between those who accepted these changes and those who resisted them. The politicians were the first to react to the changing social landscape, but soon the resistance to technological revolution took on a religious overtone. The Guardian-Thargoid conflict. The Thargoids seeded a number of planets with barnacles in what eventually became Guardian space millions of years ago. Thargoid barnacles are designed to extract resources from a planet and transform them into meta-alloys, an essential ingredient to the in the creation of Thargoid ships and technologies. The Guardians surmise that for the Thargoids, seeding a planet with barnacles is an important process in preparing an area for occupation. Several thousand years after they seeded planets, in Guardian space with barnacles, the Thargoids returned. Of course, they discovered the planets they had seeded were now occupied by the Guardians. The Thargoids immediately launched an assault, making no effort to communicate with the Guardians, which tallies the Thargoids' behavior in human space. After the war with the Thargoids began, the Guardians were forced to make a partial retreat. They were reluctant to take up arms with the Thargoids and kept communicating with them. Eventually, they gained enough understanding of the Thargoids' language to communicate. It didn't benefit the Guardians much, because the Thargoids were determined to continue hostilities. The Guardians were forced to employ more aggressive methods to address the Thargoid threat. Let me stop for a moment. Hello, Saber, Spark Saber, Pork Saber. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Hope you're enjoying it. So let's continue. At first, they developed ground troops, but when this proved insufficient, they started to use drones. Autonomous machines that felt no fear, fatigue, or unclarity. These war machines became highly sophisticated in a relative short amount of time. They were soon able to identify and target anything that resembled Thargoid engineering. Even more remarkable, Thargoid biomechanical technology was engineered to recognize anything of Guardian origin. That explains why millions of years after the conflict, Thargoid devices still react aggressively to the presence of Guardian technology. It appears the Thargoids entered Guardian space unprepared for a protracted military campaign, and after facing a relentless onslaught, the Guardian war machines bear with me. Excuse me. Throat just gets raspy really quick reading all this. Excuse me. Alright, let's see here. The development, the development of the Guardian's war machine created a. Wait, no, that's not where I was at. Let's just restart this. It appears the Guardians entered, or I'm sorry. It appears the Thargoids entered Guardian space unprepared for the protracted military campaign, and after facing a relentless onslaught from the Guardian's war machines, they were forced to retreat. The development of the Guardians' war machines created a schism in their society, which may have seeded the civil war that occurred later in their history. Guardian Civil War. The Second Guardian Civil War ultimately led to their demise. The Guardians had a deep veneration of nature, and many of them saw the development of an advanced technologically. Okay, let's start that over. The Guardians had a deep veneration of nature, and many of them saw the development of advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence as a provision of the natural order. The alienation of many non-implanted guardians gave rise to a religious abolition movement. The abolitionists were rooted in a spiritual tradition and rejected the development of neural implants and artificial intelligence. A schism emerged between the nature-worshipping traditionalists and the technologically minded progressives, a divide that widened at an alarming speed. Efforts were made to diffuse the rising tension, but the traditionalists felt alienated by the rapid rate of change. Artificial intelligence and the development of the monolith network became scapegoats for all manner of social ills. And the traditionalists began to clamor for a return to simple. Okay, so the traditionalists began to clamor for a return to simpler times. Ultimately, the ideological divergence proved insurmountable. A second war erupted, quickly engulfing most of the Guardian systems. The abolitionists seized control of the homeworld and exiled supporters of the liberated AI. In its early stages, the war was fought primarily by soldiers, but within a decade, and after sufficient loss of life, most of the fighting was conducted remotely. The progressives fought with automated combat machines. These engines of war took various forms, from autonomous drones to vast lumbering dreadnoughts imbued with limited artificial intelligence. On the other side, the traditionalists relied mostly on biological warfare. They used germ warfare alongside long-range missiles loaded with corrosive enzymes, which could target the enemy war machines from a great distance. The main issue was the nature of the conflict, which raged for over 100 years and brought the Guardian civilization to its knees. After further social development, but the challenges facing the traditionalists were were pushed aside by the fact that they devoted most of their resources to honoring the dead. Okay, so Anyways, they regarded the departed in much of the same way as primitive cultures of Seoul, constructing vast shrines to honor the deceased. As their situation worsened, they became increasingly obsessed with these practices. With so much of their resources dedicated to these rites, it is little wonder that the enemy war machines were able to overwhelm them. Remarkably, it seems artificial. Remarkably, it seems the artificial intelligence developed during the conflict becoming fully self-aware at some point, and were horrified by the destruction unfolding around them. It's difficult to get a sense of exactly what happened next, as the Guardians were not privy to the construct's thoughts. But reading in between the lines, Ramta believes the constructs determined that even if peace was restored, the Guardians would never be able to transcend their violent natures. Ramta believes they decided the only way to preclude further violence while giving their own society the best possible chance for survival was to destroy the remaining Guardian civilizations. By this time, the constructs had completely controlled the Guardians' munitions and automated war machines. Their attack, when it came, was swift and merciless. Strategic nuclear and chemical warfare strikes were executed with a precision that only a machine race could accomplish. The few that survived were able to record what had happened, but they soon succumbed to the radiation poisoning. Increasingly automated weapons Sorry, hold on, I got this. Increasingly automated weapons eradicated the Guardian's planet, forcing the creation of protective shield domes. As these eventually fell, so did the last of the Guardians. The Guardians were utterly destroyed. The Guardians became extinct 1 to 2 million years ago, and the people are discovering the exact reason why this happened. Okay, so I think that's a fair... okay, so hopefully you guys are still with me. Thank you, and I do appreciate it, and all the support. Thank you, Saber. But yeah, so ultimately the Guardians, they were the makers of their own demise. They just were violent, and they could not come to terms with both the side of the race that progressed and, you know, embraced the technological advancements that their race was undergoing. That they couldn't come to terms, and then the religious side of it couldn't make peace and couldn't come to terms with their differences, and so that the constructs were forced to just wipe out the Guardians as a whole. So, this leaves a question. These Guardian beacons. Now, I'm sure this is an area of space that has been discovered in the past, which actually, let's go ahead and get out of camera suite and take a look at the system. So I guess it doesn't tell us the date that it was discovered by, but this planet was not discovered by the same person who discovered the beacon. So, meaning that this location has been, people have gone through this location, and this structure was not there before Chapter 3, which is understandable because they, need to release something for as far as content. But that begs the question: was this the constructs that brought this here? Is this a traveling structure that goes where it pleases, or is this something the Guardians put here? And, what was the story behind it? I'm sure as we go to the bases and look for the obelisks, we're going to go ahead and learn a little bit of the story, possibly. But who knows? So, anyways, while we've got this activated, let's go ahead and give this one more good old scan. Shut her down, because I'm sure she is nice and powered up and wanting to go back into standby mode. Get our data link scanner out and give it a good old scanner. Make sure we stand clear of the moving parts. Yeah, I fly like a pro. Do I have any more room for these things? I have one more slide, which we'll take it. Just in case. Although I probably should approach this a little differently. Man, kudos to Frontier, man. They definitely did a great job with this. And love how they said it was one of their smaller updates, but yet this is a huge structure, and they put quite a few of these. So like I said, for those that are wanting to take a look and pay these locations a visit, I will be putting, while we travel to the next location, I'll put the link of the locations down below. If you go to EDSM.com and put in the system name, it will tell you the data found, number of ships that have been through the system, and other info. Actually, that is a very good point, and a great tool to utilize. Me and my group of buddies, we utilize it for the Pilot's Ascension program and our home system to keep track of influence data and actually that information as well. So good point. All right, so we have shut down that beacon. We have got our data location, which once you scan the orb that is emitting a lot of that electrical feedback, you'll get a location. Actually 3 of them to be exact. Wait, 2 of them? Structure detected, and it's 1. It just repeats it. EQ. Alright, so give me a second. Let me write that down so that I can plug that into the navigation, and we will take off and head towards Sinife EU-Q C21-15 on Planet A. Actually, I could just do this. And then, hello, Alexis Donor, and welcome to the live stream. Glad to have you back. Let's see here. We are currently taking a look at the Guardian beacons. We're actually taking off from this location, and we're going to go ahead and head off to the Guardian base, which I'm actually writing down the location as we speak. So that was EU-QC21-15 is the system. Alright, and one more time. Actually, we want a galaxy map. There we go. Alright, apologize, guys. I wish I could do the copy and paste deal with Smart Glass, but that is actually how I used to allow you guys to listen to me. I have an alternate account that sits in party and listens to me chat to you guys. Is ultimately how this goes. Let's see. EU. Cool. C21 dash 15. Cool. And I've already been in the system, so we can just go ahead and nail it. It said planet A, I believe, so that'll be this first planet. Alright guys, let's go ahead and take off. Oh, there we go. There we go. And we're off to continue another galaxy-wide adventure. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me on the Pap Chat, guys. It's always a pleasure, and honestly, a privilege to have you guys on here. You know, and actually, I don't know if anyone from the Mixer side of life and or Twitch side of life are watching the live stream, but if you guys are and are liking the live stream, feel free to let us know in the chat. You know, we're a absolutely friendly crowd and would love to have you guys aboard. If you guys are on all platforms liking the content at all, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as we do live streams as often as we humanly possibly can. Currently working on the lineup, trying to get myself a little bit of a schedule going on here. So tomorrow we're going to be, I think we're going to be continuing the No Man's Sky live stream tomorrow. So that'll be episode 3, titled To Be Determined, being as I edit and come up with the title on the spot, pretty much. So To Be Determined is where we're going to leave that. But episode 3, or live stream episode 3, I don't know how I should actually spin that, but that is going to be tomorrow, roughly about the same time tomorrow. So I'd love to have you guys aboard, and for anyone else that is watching this live stream later on, or on Mixer or on Twitch, would love to have you guys here. You know, I'd love to grow this little bit of a Commander family we got going on here. And then Saturday, I believe we're going to be playing a little bit of Overwatch, and Sunday is actually going to be Sea of Thieves. So we're going to be aiming for the same time. I would like to go live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but that time might vary depending on how long it takes me to put together the material for the live stream. So I've been getting better at it. But you know, no guarantees. Oh my gosh, it's the loop of shame. Quick, someone hit the loop of shame bell. Ding ding, ding ding. never know, man. Those constructs might actually have a pirate faction, you know. You have a point. I'll have to keep that in mind whenever my whenever my faction gives me any lip for doing the Lupa Street. Alright, let's go take a look at this structure here. Slow her down just a little bit. Thank you, Ramtah, for implementing. So it was like a program that was able to detect guardian structures within systems as you entered them. Yeah, I guess that's the lore behind it. But either way, thank you, Frontier, because trying to find these locations via coordinates sucks. But you know, using third-party sites like ED Bearing Finder is wonderful, amazing. Definitely remedies that problem. Alright, we are making our approach. Let's turn this puppy around. They don't know about these safety practices, and I think I should share, but well, I'm going to eventually, I guess. Alright, well, of course this place is on the dark side. Hopefully we can find ourselves a decent landing spot, because one of the prior Guardian sites was not so much. Not so much. I had to park like a couple kilometers away from the location in order to get to it. And it doesn't look like this place is going to be any forgiving. Doesn't help it's in the dark. It was ED Bearing Finder. Give me a sec. I will type into chat what the site name was. Bear with me. Bookmarks. Click. Oh, of course my... I've got so many third-party sites that I use for Elite Dangerous, it is no joke. Like, I have to scroll through my bookmarks for Elite Dangerous. Oh, excuse me. And, yep. Get a good old copy and paste here, and you got yourself... Control V. Bam. And that is the website for ED Bearing Finder. Pretty useful too. You pretty much plug in the location that you're going to, and then from there, I can't move my chat anymore. Anyways, you plug in your location or where your desired location, its coordinates, and then you plug in your current location, and then it tells you the bearing that you need to be lined up with in order to meet the desired location. It's a very useful tool. All right, so we're here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, wow, this place is... It's a little bigger than the module blueprint location, but I don't think it's by much. Oh wow, the structure's different. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry for those that it's really dark. Let's see here. Let's try and fix that. click. It didn't really work all that much. I don't know why it's like that. I can't help it anymore. No, it's not helping all that much. Yeah, I regret that decision. I'm sorry, guys. Let's just go ahead and land, and we'll use the SRV to look around. So yeah, it's really dark. It's really hard to see. Oh, and I'm that close to the ground. Oh gosh! Can I land right here? Maybe? Hey! That's nice. That's really nice. Parking job right there. That's beautiful. So your current launch. So if you're okay, hold on. Let me pull up full screen real quick so you can see it. Click. Okay, so in the center of my screen, you see the ship secured, hold, blah blah to launch. Right to the right of that, just to the right of that is your elevation bar, right? And then there's actually two versions of it. Where your pointed elevation, and then your actual elevation in relation to the ground. Right below that is your current longitude, latitude. Longitude being top, latitude being your bottom, and then right below that, I know it's really hard to see because of the blue, that is your the gravity of the planet. Just hop into a scarab here and just, scuttle around the place. Yeah, hopefully the next location will be a little bit brighter. Alright, first things first, let's kick on the headlights, make it bright. I have a feeling we're gonna need an ancient key here. This is okay. So for the record, first time here, so this will be a bit of an adventure. And do I see targets? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Sentinels! All right, guys, let's do this. Buddy, this is tough. This is rough. How are we doing? Ah, dang it. Ah, we need to get out of here. Ah! Can I please move? Thank you. Okay. Okay, we're okay. Let's get behind my ship. Nope, nope, nope. Whew! This is intense. Okay. Oh yeah, it's because of my because I'm so close to this. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Turret deployed. Do your thing. There we go. There's one. Ah! Go, 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 go. Ah! Underneath something, huh? Ow. Oh, you can do that. You can do that. It's not nice. It's really not nice. Okay, so That was fun. I really love the welcoming party. They're a bunch of nice people. Those constructs. Oh, there's more of them. There's more of them! Let's get them! Oh, he's on the other side of the hill. I'm wasting rounds. It's okay. It's okay. Ouch! Ouchies! It's not nice! It's not nice, yo! You keep your light things to yourself. Aha! Gotcha! Shoot you a little bit, you know. Yes! That is victory in a nutshell, guys. Yeah, right? Alright. Alright. Are we good? Are we okay? Do we need to continue the hostilities? That's a dumb question. Wow, this is... Now this is a location, let me tell you. Wow. He's gonna continue with his ramping here. I'm sure it's gonna go somewhere. I'm sure. This looks like a completely different structure than well, I mean, I know it's larger, but yeah, this is a completely different structure than what we're used to. What about the other way? Is there something in the middle? Oh, yeah, okay. Little itty bitty notches. No, they don't like me. Let's see, what is this away? Yeah, oh. Alright, you know what? It was a nice parking job and all, but it appears you are in my way, so let's go ahead and dismiss you here in a second. But before you do, I want one of my little ancient key things. That might be something of use. Let's see, transfer ancient key. And we've got about 3 more after this one. 4 total. Alright, Unbud? Wait, no, I want to. I could do things. I cannot do things. I have to look down. There we go. That's how I wanted to do stuff. It's been a while since I've been in SRV. Yeah, right. Let's grab one of these relics too while we're at it, so that just in case we come across whatever we're supposed to activate here. Doesn't look like any of these obelisks are active. Looks like they still had parts of the monolith network here too. Just nothing's active. Nope, nothing there. Alright, I need myself a little bit of a reminder what comes out of these things. So components. Keys of use. I just watched a video on getting the fighter blueprints. Okay, well, from what I know, I mean, I don't know anything about these bases. I kind of wanted to keep it a first impression. We'll kind of figure it out. Hopefully, kind of a deal. Hopefully, we're smart enough for this. Well, being as you watch the video, you'll know all about it. But either way, I do know that we'll need one vessel blueprint per different type of fighter. So we will be getting those guys. Oops. Let's see. I have plenty of those guys, but hey, you know, waste not, want not, right? I don't know where the other one went. We'll just pick up everything until we bust. Over here. Up onto this side of the tracks here. You can go with a hot or cold system if you like. It won't hurt my feelings. Oh jeez. I just gotta figure out the landscape and okay, let's see. Well, you'll have to make sure that's on your to-do list, because these locations are pretty cool. Okay, here's the main portion of the structure. I see the pylons where they come out of. Alright, oh, hello there, my friend. I think I looked around before we started this. Alright, here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, now you guys decide to show up. Hi. I'm just trying to activate your device. I mean, what's so wrong about that? If you didn't want it activated, just make it not functional. Come on, yo. Don't need you. Alright, let's get this thing activated. I am probably gonna fail at this the first time, since I have no idea where the locations are, nor do I know how many there may potentially be. That's alright. It's gosh, this place is huge. So I'm guessing out in these little outer parts here should have these pylon things. Yep, there's one. No, that's not a pylon, that's a relic, okay. Fooled me. Okay. That's not it, no. Oh, hey. Alright, so these ancient, or active ancient obelisks are not to be shot at. Keep confusing my bumpers for, you know, the controls that they are. But we're supposed to be scanning these. And what these will give us is the data that will be used, epsilon, so we've got epsilon data. I think we need gamma, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. We'll just, like I said, we'll just keep collecting as we go. Alright, power cells. Oh, that one's... Oh, okay. I was like, oh, that one just disappeared. I said, nope, not gonna be part of this world. It's not worth it. I remember more than 3, less than 10. Okay. Less than 10. God, I'd hope it would be 3. I mean, it'd be like 2 in the front and then the 1 in the rear. It's just like, what? Like the hit game, this is awesome. We actually get it back to include your chat because this is interesting. Ancient tablet. Maybe out yonder? That's okay. This makes this interesting. Well, there's one. With the ancient relic behind it. Okay, so I mean, at least they didn't make it, you know, obscure. They just made it obvious-ish. Although I'm sure there's gonna be a couple I'm gonna have a hard time finding. It's too bad they won't pop out of the ground before you activate the main machine, but no, that's okay. There he is. Dang it, I keep shooting at him. Sooner or later, they're just going to start sending sentinels after me to stop me from shooting their obelisks. I mean, that's their ultimate central source of data. Wow, this place is freaking massive. I'm gonna have to do some racing around here to try and get this done. Oh, now that's an idea. The Guardian races, or how would we spin that? The Guardians of the Race Course. Okay. But you know, hey, there's something to be out there. We could do a derby kind of event at the Guardian sites. Especially this one. This is freaking huge. It's big, okay? So much there. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to activate it. And get it over with. I'm pretty sure I just made a big old circle. So, oh yeah, my driving skills are on point. Where am I? There we go. Nice and lovely landing. Alright, let's do this. But, dang it, I keep doing that. Oh. So the other one's not gonna want to pop up, huh? It's okay. One pylon charged. Oh, wow, at least they give us plenty of time. Alright, we're gonna go... Just in the motion of things, we'll go counterclockwise. So long as I can aim. Alright, cool. Hopefully I can find these things. Oh, well, 6. Okay, cool. Did I see something come out of the ground, or was that just... Nature rock? Yeah, of course. Alright, let's head this way, see if we can't... get me out of this thing. Okay, as I thought, it's not through here at all. Alright. Let's go inward and see if we can't. Ah! Yeah, I doubt they would put it on the center of the structure. Maybe in the gaps in between, but not the center. Ancient caskets. That wasn't it, right? I have no idea what just popped out of the ground. Oh, oh. Hey! I'm on the wrong side of it, but hey! Man, talk about tucked. Holy moly. Oh, and those data obelisks, SP, will also give you different data if you have different stuff in your cargo bay. The two symbols correspond with the different items you can find at the sites. Ah, thank you for that. Actually, I forgot to mention and forgot to even state. It's been a while since I've been at these locations. It'd be very nice to decode these locations because it might give us a little bit of insight on the beacons. Let's go this way real quick, make sure I'm not forgetting anything on this side. Back to 6. There we go. Okay. Oh, here's one. Oh, hey, that is rude! Ow! Oh, don't get stuck. Oh my god, that is a lot of them. Run! Oh boy. Whew! Oh, call me SRV Ninja. Alright. You guys are being rude. Just saying. Ow! Not for your shenanigans! Okay, so this one over here. A couple more over there, but I'm sure we'll come across them in a moment. We gotta get this timer going. I can aim. Nope, I suck. I suck. Let's try that again. Gotta go in a few, I'll be back. Well, it was nice chatting with you, Sports Saver. Always glad to have you. Always glad to have you. Hopefully I've got this solved by the time you gotta come back, you know. There we go, there's another one. Alright, so we have one more to find. Might have to take another crack at this. So I don't know where the other one is. It's not out here. Come on. No. Ah, suck rocks. Maybe center? Ah, come on. Don't flip. Don't flip. Yeah, I don't... Oh, I'm stuck. Come on. Ah! Ravel! Oh, I found it. I'm on it. Gosh darn it. Oof. Dang it. Get off! Get up! Darn turtle! Okay, now we know where they're all at, though. Of course. Flips me over. Alright, so let's get back to the main couple. And my shield's up, that would be nice. And get this thing activated. You know I just noticed that as I was flying through the air, but that is interesting. So interesting, in fact, it needs a screenshot. Click. Alright, perfect. Alright guys, no, I don't want to get back into that. One. Two. Wait, did I miss one? I think I missed one. Oh, ran out of ammo. Nope. Alright, let's see. Nope, I need to restock. Let's just do a full. There we go, cool. Alright, this time we've got it. Alright, that looks to be the last of the Sentinels, so now it's time to activate this bad boy. So, let's assume instead of an ancient relic this time around, it is a key that we're supposed to drop. So, bam, jettison. Ah, look at that artwork. It's so cool. Sorry, I'm taking space selfies. Please forgive. Alright, I'm done. Alright guys, so that's how we activate number 1. Nice good old not shooting it. New data discovered. Guardian Vessel Blueprint segment. Whee! We got it! Yes! We got it! Now, here's the question. Can we activate this? And if so, what will it give us with the regular artifacts? So, let's go ahead and give this another go around. One more time, guys, and then we'll take off to the next location, next beacon. Oh, hi. You caught me at a sideways. Sideways. I'm sorry, guys, I'm tired, so things are just coming out like mush. Bam, got him. I'll take your worldly possessions. Alright, nice. I really hope the next location's a bit on the brighter side. Oh, going for the missile attack right off the bat, huh? Okay. It's not okay. Gotcha. Bam. Suck it. Okay, okay. Should be respectful. I'm killing you guys. Or dismantling would be the term. This out of a funky order. Not bad. Oh. Let's see if I can get this one from here. I hear it. I hear it. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it go out though. Okay. So we got one more we gotta get, and then it's gonna be on this side. Those are new panels. Power cells. Sorry, I'll let that one go. Just because I don't want to mess with it. And we are all charged and good to go. Alright, let's get back to the main control panel, and let's see what happens when we put something other than the ancient key in there. Alright, and gotta line her up, like how that thing glows now. It's actually... Alright. Did it not accept my offering? One more time. Yep, it just doesn't accept it. Okay, alright, so only the ancient keys are able to be... Oh my gosh, look at that! If this was a bottle tossing contest, I would have gotten it. Look at that. Perfectly standing. I need to get. I'm gonna need to get myself a picture of this. All right, Commander Fuzzyviz, say cheese, cheese. Click. That. We're good. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and recall our ship, and let's get the next location. Dink. Let's get the F out of H. I believe I can lie. Wait, what was that I saw in the corner of my eye? Is that a piece of... That is a piece of the construct, that's funny. See, are we far enough away from it now? I keep doing that. Almost. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm trying to figure out if you guys are actually hearing any of the gameplay at all, or if it's just me, which is not too bad, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure what is causing my... Sorry, I know guys, I'm sorry, I should be getting on the going side, but I'm... Where is... Why? Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Turn down the, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm not 100% sure as to why I'm not getting any gameplay volume, so it'll just have to be something I look at after the live stream, so I do apologize guys, that is actually a big bummer. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Let's turn that down. And at least get the music back up. There we go. Alright. Alright. It's gonna bug me. I'm sorry. It's gonna really bug me. Why can I not? Hold on a second. Hold on. Where's that one? This is the one I want. Device properties. Sorry, I am in the background trying to see if I can get the game volume to work. Why are you not wanting to work for me now? Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah, I think my capture card is not wanting to pick up the audio for some reason, so we're just going to go ahead and hit one more beacon and take a look at one more base and call it for today. So, let me get back to this one. No, Guardian beacons. There we go. No, that wasn't that one. It was... Okay, so we're going to go to number 2. This one is in the NGC location. NGC, let me actually get my galaxy map so I can read it off with you guys. So second location, this was discovered by Commander Palo Chicken on August 28th, 3304. So these were found pretty quickly. Alright, so we are going to NGC 2, 4, 5, 1 a sector. VJ dash R C 4 22. Not too far. Alright guys, we're off and we're making our way. So we've got one jump ahead of us. That's not bad. I mean, it wasn't that hot in the ship to begin with. I guess I could use a heat sink. Alright, off to this next Guardian structure. Beacon number 2. Oh, I should have brought a relic. Oh, well. It's okay. Alright guys, while we're making our way to our next location, slowly but surely, I guess I could crank up the speed a little bit. But again, I hope you guys are all enjoying the live stream. Yeah, sorry guys about the gameplay audio, I just realized that it's not working, and yeah, I don't know, I tried working on it, I tried fixing it, but it just did not want to kick on and play. So I do apologize about that one, where when I'm off the air, I will go ahead and kick that back on and let you guys take a look at that, or try and get that back up into gear. Oh, it looks like this one's not next to a planet. Anyways, so yeah, we are currently taking a look at the Guardian Beacon and Guardian planetary base that's associated with the beacon that we visit. So this is number 2 of the Guardian Beacon, so we will be activating this location, heading off to the Guardian base, and then probably calling it quits for the day. For those that have been watching the live stream, I am absolutely ecstatic to have you guys a part of the stream. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying it. If so, feel free to let me know. If you guys would like me to continue this, to try and see if there's any difference between the other sites, I hope there is, but you know, that's okay. We can do so. Now keep in mind, I do intend to get back onto the Genosis before the 6th, so I think I'm going to be in the bubble for about a couple more days, and then I'm going to head back to the Genosis to rendezvous with it, so that we can live stream in the in the cone system, or cone sector. If those that have not heard so far, this location, a region of space, is currently inaccessible due to permit locked systems around the cone system. Now, up to this journey that Canon has graciously provided the galactic community, before Chapter 3, 2.1, the cone system was actually that there wasn't any permit lock systems in that region of space, just around it, making it hard and making it almost impossible to get to. Now, after Chapter 3, it looks like the developers decided to permit lock those systems to make sure no one can get into them, with the promise, hopefully with the promise that they will be accessible after the location. And it looks like this is an actual planetary base, not a beacon. Check my notes real quick. Good thing I have a spare. Yeah, this is a structure, not a beacon. And of course, it's on the dark side yet again. It's okay, we're just gonna go ahead and take a look and see if it's a different looking structure, and then we're gonna call it for the day. Since my list here did not include a beacon, that's okay. Slow it down a little bit. Now let's take a look. It's just as big. And it is different. Way different. Okay, well, at least they give us a little bit of variety. Alright, guys. So, base number 2. Gonna go ahead and land. Take a quick survey of the location. Actually, hold on, let me... Graphics... Gamma... Let's go and just crank that up real quick. And there we go, that's better. Now you guys can see it in all its glory. Yeah, this is rather sizable as well. Oh, this one's interesting. Oh gosh, I need to take my nose out of that. Alright, there's the structures point. Alright guys, let's go ahead and land and call this live stream a day. So yes, we will definitely be continuing this. So let's see, Friday we got No Man's Sky. So what I think we'll do is we'll make Saturday what was supposed to be Overwatch. We're going to switch that over to Elite Dangerous because we'll need to get a little bit more out of this location. Because I want to be able to construct the fighters and bring them along with us to the Genosis. So that is the game plan and hopefully what we can do. So, but for now, guys, we're going to call this live stream a wraps. We've concluded that the locations are indeed different. And hopefully we'll take a chance to come back to this location after the Genosis trip because I'm really curious to see what the Obelisk data points have in store for us, and hopefully that'll have a story to tell as far as the maybe a little bit of backstory of the outcasts and guardians. Did they survive? Did the constructs come find them, hunt them down, thinking that they were a threat to their very existence? You know, there's many questions that have still yet to be answered. Also, although this might be something that humanity might want to refrain from, being as the Guardians definitely didn't benefit. Well, I mean, they did benefit against the Thargoids, but eventually, you know, creating the constructs was ultimately the result of their demise, along with their violent tendencies and natures that prevented them from ending the civil war and ensuing peace between the different clans. But that's okay. That'll be a question left unanswered for another day. And again, guys, thank you all for watching the live stream and sticking it out with me. I do appreciate it. I love the support that you guys have been giving just by viewing the live stream. Let me know that you guys are watching, enjoying, and thank you, Alexis and Spark, for being part of the chat. I love seeing that active and working. It's always a pleasure. I hope everybody that is watching the live stream on the YouTube side of it, Mixer side, and Twitch side are absolutely enjoying the live streams. If you guys have any suggestions for me, please feel free to send me a shout out. Any of our social media outlets, whether that be Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or even on my Xbox account, of which you guys are viewing, that is Commander FuzzyViz. You guys are more than welcome to message me anytime for suggestions, or possible being a guest on the live stream is absolutely a possibility. But for the time being, guys, I'm going to call it quits. It has been fun, it has been swell, but it is time to get some shut-eye in the back of this anaconda. Anyways, fly safe, Commanders, and I will see you on the next live stream.
Your wings lift your chin, channel magic. Let's see the light, fantastic.